we're in the room, and we're going to be in the room, and we're going to be grinding, and we start getting used to that grind. But right now, the practices go a little bit long. We got to get a lot of technique in the next 3 to 4 weeks before we start competing. So there's a lot of work to be done and not a lot of time. With the season, starting October 10th, it really puts you under the gun to try to get prepared, and we won't. We never do, and that's not the plan. It takes months to really get prepared, but we still want to be as competitive as we can be on November 5th for the Cowboy Open. So that's our focus right now, is just getting some work done, getting our wrestling shape underneath us, and really working on some of the basics of our technique.
We're excited for this season, and you have to be in good shape to be on the mat. And so before we get on the mat, we wanted to make sure that we were in good shape. So we were, running around Laramie, getting prepared for today. Today is part 2 of our preseason, and we're excited to get started.
We learned a lot last year being in the Big 12. We realized how competitive it is year in and year out, but that tournament was a learning experience for us. I think you really point towards the tournament. Our regular season schedule doesn't really change too much. But we did add Iowa State last year, and then we have Iowa State coming to Laramie this year. So that's great for our program, and that's some of the perks of being in a conference like the Big 12. So those are things that we're looking forward to. This year's tournament is going to be a great preparation for the NCAA tournament. It's going to be a great venue, and the Tulsa Sports Commission has really rolled out the red carpet for the Big 12, and so we're all, I think, pretty fired up about the future of this wrestling conference.
There's no more redos this time, so you got to make everything count. Every practice is important. You got to realize that even if you're having a bad day, that you're not going to be able to come back this time next year and redo it. So, that's something that I'm really focused on, is, taking advantage of the opportunities to get better every day, because, they're not going to be much after this. So the next 3 weeks are to get ready for the Cowboy Open, and everyone understands that you don't want to look too far ahead. You want to keep focused, and that's what we're going to be doing right now, is we're going to be looking to get ready for the Cowboy Open. Getting better every day. That's what these 3 weeks are for.
Yeah, a great addition to our already nice facilities, but I think the guys were excited to go in there last week and put their name plates up, and that was something that we wanted to make it kind of ceremonial. So we sent them in there. They put in their own locker name plates. It really does look classy. It gives us a little more functionality than we had in the past. So we have a sports medicine area now in there, which is going to be helpful as well. But there's just it's great to see the progress, and that I think what we've seen around the last few years of this program is that the progress continues, and that's our mindset. We want to get better every year, not just in the facilities. We want to get better on the mat. So progress kind of is a key word for us, and that's pretty neat to see it happening in front of our eyes.